Ringma Hoho in a general meeting reiterated its demand for upgradation of Tumunu subdivision to a full-fledged district. Hoho states that Ringma Nagas have every right to be granted an exclusive district. Centre extends Armed Forces Special Powers Act in 3 districts of Arunachal Pradesh for another 6 months. Centre aware of the high activities of NSENK, Alpha and Nltv in the said areas. The Unlock 7 issued by the high-powered committee government of Nagaland has come into effect from 1st October 2021. Government asks public to adhere to COVID-appropriate behaviors as the state gradually lifts restrictions. National Investigation Agency raises cash reward for information leading to arrest of 5 NSEN-IM cadres suspected to have been involved in the killing of Jirong Abu. Reward raised from Rs 2 to 3 lakhs to Rs 7 to 10 lakhs. The Southern Angami Public Organization has affirmed to discontinue local taxes within the jurisdiction of the Southern Angami region from 1st October 2021. SABO expresses solidarity with anti-taxation movement. Hello and welcome to Nltv. You are watching English Primetime. I'm Chipen Kung. Let's have a look at the stories in details. The Ringma Hoho in a general meeting reiterated its stand to pursue for upgradation of Tumunu subdivision to a full-fledged district. A press release issued jointly by President Polem Tep and General Secretary Sinhilo Tongsep stated that Ringma Nagas have always upheld the Naga identity and contributed significantly in the Naga political movement. Hoho expressed disappointment, stating that the Ringma tribe was one of the first 5 tribes to be recognized. However, the government had not recognized the need to upgrade the subdivision to a district, though all other tribes have been granted separate districts. The Hoho reiterated the genuine aspirations and legitimate rights of the Ringma Nagas to claim, safeguard and promote its interest and to enjoy equal recognition and privileges of having an exclusive district for the people. The Southern Angami Public Organization SAPO has affirmed to discontinue local taxes within the jurisdiction of the Southern Angami region from 1st October 2021. SAPO informed that the decision to discontinue local tax at Pisama Gate was taken during a meeting held with 13 villagers at Jakama village headquarters on 18 September. The initiative was adopted in support of anti-taxation movement against government agencies and various factions by the people of Nagaland. Organization cautioned that any individual or group found misusing the organization's name and collecting taxes would be dealt with sternly. Nagaland government has extended the existing lockdown measures from October 1st to 31st in the state. After the high-powered committee on COVID-19 reviewed the situation on September 28, a state government issued its order to extend lockdown measures. Night curfew has been relaxed by 1 more hour from 10 p.m. till 4 a.m. Social, academic, sports, entertainment, cultural, political, religious functions and other public gatherings have been permitted outside containment zones beyond 50% capacity and up to 100% capacity. Among others, government has also allowed operation of scheduled helicopter services up to 100% occupancy. Regular classes for students of all the classes in the schools will resume from 1st November if the situation remains under control. The government has asked the district task forces to consider imposing stricter measures for rolling back certain relaxations in specific areas in the district. If an exceptional situation arises and the DTF is satisfied that such measures are necessary, under intimation of the government, State Chief Secretary J. Alam stated that Nagaland had remained under control with the positivity rate in the state being less than 5% for the last 2 weeks. The Voluntary Blood Donors Association Kohima, while commemorating its 10-year anniversary on the 1st October, organized a blood donation drive at Old NST Junction, Kohima. The campaign was organized under the theme Give Blood and Keep the World Beating. The association partnered with organizations like Nagaland State AIDS Control Society, Kohima Smart City Development Limited and Kohima Battalion Assam Rifles for conducting the voluntary blood donation.
Last 10 years we have organized more than 50 to 60 blood camps, awareness camps, and in a small way we could able to help all those patients who are in need of blood. So it's been a long journey, and the success of this association is all because of you people here. So thank you so much. And in commemoration with that, and we are also celebrating this National Voluntary Blood Donation Day with the theme Give Blood and Keep the World Beating. I think it's a very good message to care for. So I want to request you all, I'm sure everybody here is a blood donor. So you are the most special person. Because of you, somebody is alive. That's the most important thing, the joy that we get. We don't need money, we don't need kinds of you. But seeing people whom you have donated, they are still alive, they are still happy. So looking at this, the joy that we got is, it's we can't measure in terms of any kind. So I think it's a beautiful day, and we are so thankful to everyone who has been part of this 10 years journey. And hopefully in the next 10 to 15 years we will be hoping to celebrate 25 years, 50 years and so on. So as long as, yes, till 80 to 65 years you can donate blood, but our movement will not stop with just 65 years. It will go on till 100 years if we are still alive. So thank you so much for this, for being part of this journey. All those partners and the supporters that have been part of this event, we want to thank them for the, and the press medias and all. So the most important here is that we want to create more awareness to the people, because people are very reluctant till now. Think about the Kohima and Dimapur, the urban city or the town. Even the people from urban are very reluctant when you come to donating blood. We get calls late in the evening or night. We need blood. Well, the point is that if everyone, at least they can donate once in a lifetime, I think we will not.
The center has extended the Armed Forces Special Powers Act in 3 districts of Arunachal Pradesh and the areas falling within the jurisdiction of 2 police stations bordering Assam by another 6 months. According to a notification issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs on Friday, Tirap, Changlang and Longding districts of Arunachal Pradesh and areas falling within the jurisdiction of Namsai and Mahadevpur police stations in Namsai district of Arunachal Pradesh bordering the Assam were declared disturbed area under the AFSPA in view of continuing activities of the banned insurgent groups. Kohima Municipal Council organized an awareness workshop on waste segregation for Ward Sanitation Committee members in its conference hall on 29 September 2021. The workshop was organized under the slogan of Khatra Alag Karo. Amrit Tiwas, Administrator KMCT Lanusenla Longkumar chaired the program and informed that the KMC will be organizing different activities till 2nd October as part of AKAM, such as awareness workshop for the community, pay and use toilet caretakers, felicitation of waste entrepreneurs, sanitation workers, etc. First October is celebrated as International Coffee Day. Nltv caught up with one of the successful entrepreneurs, Lichan Humsoi, who is the founder and CEO of Ete Coffee, Kohima. Humsoi was a government employee in Land Resources Department, but left his full-time job and started working as an entrepreneur. He's also a photographer, professional photographer by passion. Rabinovan has more insights on Lichan's story.
Ete Coffee as justice. And so the word Ede comes from Lota tribe dialect, which is Ede, means us or ours. Reason being because Nagas, we are multi-tribal community. And so through the brand name, we would like to also advocate unity. And that's the reason why we gave the word Ede. Yeah. And so we give the tagline, Justice a Cup. And so we seek justice in 5 thematic areas. One is the farmers, because they are the integral part of the entire coffee spectrum, and we cannot allow any form of exploitation to happen. And if and wherever possible, honorably and sustainably pay them. If you are working with them, then justice has to be done in terms of their sustainability too. And that's our way of saying seeking justice for the farmers. Number 2 being the resources. Nagas, we are blessed with plenty of resources, natural resources. We keep talking about that. And even the government recognized that, my hometown, Woka, is a land of plenty. But oftentimes we fail to optimize the benefit out of the natural resources. We are happy with an outsider or some big companies buying our raw material at a cheap price, take it back, do the value addition, sell it back to us at an exorbitant rate, and we are okay with that.
The National Investigation Agency has raised the cash reward against 5 cadres of NSCNIM suspected to be involved in the killing of Arunachal Pradesh legislator Tirong Apo. On Wednesday, the investigating agency released pictures of the accused along with their last known addresses and raised the cash reward on information relating to their arrest to rupees 7 to 10 lakhs. Last year, the agency announced rupees 3 lakh for each for information on self-styled Lieutenant Colonel Abem, Major General Absalon Dangkul, Captain Victor Dangkul, and rupees 2 lakh each on James Kiwang and Rabi Wangnao. It is pertinent to note that Apo MLA from Kansa constituency and 10 others were killed when their convoy was ambushed near Pansa Tong village in Tirap district of Arunachal in May 2019. A monthly meeting of Mugokchung District Planning and Development Board was held at District Planning Hall, Mugokchung on Thursday. The meeting was chaired by Minister of Public Works Department, Housing and Mechanical, Tongbang Ozgum. During the meeting, the House approved and forwarded the resignation of Metamira Women Multipurpose Society, Mangolemba. Furthermore, the House also approved improvement of Road to Valley View Girls Hostel at Fazal Ali College and the verification committee for LATP 2021-22. The meeting was also attended by Advisor for Industries and Commerce and NIDC, Nltv. Enforcement Squad MON for the effective implementation of COPTA 2003 went for an enforcement drive on sale of tobacco products within 100 years of educational institutions on September 29 at MON Town. About 18 shops were penalized for selling tobacco products near educational institutions. The team further seized the products and destroyed the items on the outskirts of the town in the presence of representatives from MON District Administration, Excise Department, Police Department, and District Tobacco Control Cell MON. Katashi ICDS Department of Social Welfare celebrated the closing program of the month-long Poshan Ma 2021 activities under the theme Converging Towards a Healthy Walk Through Life on Thursday along with the entire nation. The closing program was held at Katashi Town Hall. The program witnessed exhibition of nutritious food crops along with a cooking competition where winners were also awarded with cash prizes. Furthermore, the program was chaired by Supervisor Katovi. NHM Nagaland and UNICEF successfully conducted a 3-day Dakshara training for trainers for the medical officers and nurses from 28th to 30th September 2021. The program was held at the D Oriental Grant, Kohima. Furthermore, the training aimed to improve quality of care around birth and reduce mortality of mothers and newborns. A hearing and speech impaired 14-year-old girl was allegedly gang raped by 6 people, including 4 minors in Shahdol district of Madhya Pradesh. They took pictures of the conduct. Additional Director General of Police D.C. Sakar told the incident was reported on Thursday evening and all the 6 accused have been arrested. The girl was lured from her house by one of her neighbors on Saturday. All 6 of them allegedly physically assaulted the girl and then took turns to rape her. The matter surfaced when her father was shown a picture of the conduct forwarded to one of the local youth on his mobile by an accused. Village elders reported the matter to the police, after which the girl was sent for a postmortem. The medical checkup confirmed sexual assault. Police arranged for an interpreter of sign language and registered an FIR against 6 people on her information under various sections, including Section for Protection of Child Against Sexual Abuses, POSCO Act. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on October 1 at Dr. Ambedkar International Center in New Delhi launched the second phase of Swachh Bharat Mission, Urban and Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation, which aims at making all Indian cities garbage-free and water-secure. Modi, in his address after launching SBMU 2.0 and Amrut 2.0, said that the new phases of these missions are also an important step in fulfilling dreams of B.R. Ambedkar.
देश को स्वच्छ भारत अभियान और अमृत मिशन के अगले चरण में प्रवेश की बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं। 2014 में देशवासियों ने स्वच्छ भारत अभियान और अमृत मिशन के अगले चरण में प्रवेश की बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं। 2014 में देशवासियों ने भारत को खुले में शौच से मुक्त करने का ओडीएफ बनाने का संकल्प लिया था। 10 करोड़ से ज्यादा शौचालयों के निर्माण के साथ देशवासियों ने ये संकल्प पूरा किया। अब स्वच्छ भारत मिशन अर्बन 2.0 का लक्ष्य है गार्बेज फ्री शहर, कचरे के ढेर से पूरी तरह मुक्त ऐसा शहर बनाना। अमृत मिशन इसमें देशवासियों की और मदद करने वाला है। शहरों में 100% लोगों की साफ पानी तक पहुंच हो, शहरों में सीवेज का बेहतरीन प्रबंधन हो, इस दिशा में हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। मिशन अमृत के अगले चरण में देश का लक्ष्य है सीवेज और सेप्टिक मैनेजमेंट बढ़ाना, अपने शहरों को वाटर सिक्योर सिटीज बनाना और ये सुनिश्चित करना कि हमारी नदियों में कहीं पर भी कोई गंदा नाला न गिरे। साथियों, स्वच्छ भारत अभियान और अमृत मिशन की अब तक की यात्रा वाकई हर देशवासी को गर्व से भर देने वाली है। इसमें मिशन भी है, मान भी है, मर्यादा भी है। एक देश की
Female leopard, which had attacked at least 7 persons in Mumbai RA colony, was trapped early Friday morning. According to Round Forest Officer Narayan Mani, said that 4 cages in RA has been set up to trap the leopard. However, at around 5:30 a.m. when an inspection was done, the leopard was found trapped in one of the cages. The latest attacks were a 55-year-old woman on Wednesday and a 19-year-old man on Thursday night. Mane said the leopard has been taken to the rescue center at Sanjay Gandhi National Park for treatment. Meanwhile, officials said that the leopard was brought to the park around 7:30 a.m. and was being treated for minor wounds. India reports 26,727 fresh COVID-19 cases with 277 deaths in the last 24 hours. India's recovery rate now stands at 97.86%. A total of 28,246 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, bringing the total number of recoveries to 3,30,43,144 cases across the country, with 2,76,520 active cases. Meanwhile, Nagaland's total cases stand at 31,269 with total 29,255 recoveries. Indian football star striker Yujinsung Linto will contest the by-poll to Mauplang Assembly seat in Meghalaya, which is scheduled to be held on October 30. The 35-year-old footballer voiced optimism to retain the Mauplang seat in the 60-member Meghalaya Assembly, which remains vacant after the demise of his father, Sintar Klas' son. Yujinsung was officially inducted in the UDP during a meeting held at his residence in Mauknap, in the presence of the party president and assembly speaker Mathpa Lingdo. Home Minister Lakmin Rimbui amongst others. Yujinsung said that the United Democratic Party have leaders with great capability who can guide him to victory. Yujinsung is the second most expensive football player in the Indian Super League 2017-18 edition and played for some of the top-notch football clubs in the country. A school teacher in UP Amedi was booked for allegedly discriminating against children on the basis of their caste. An FIR has been filed in the matter against the teacher identified as Kusum Soni under the Scheduled Caste and the Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Amendment Act. FIR was lodged on the basis of a written complaint filed by the parent of a Dalit student studying at primary school Vanburwa, Kantiri Gram Panchayat. The father of the child has alleged that the teacher beats his child up and makes children sit in separate queues for upper caste and Dalits during midday meals. However, the teacher Kusum Soni denied the allegations and said that she treated everyone at par.
जो ठाकुर बाबा नाम का अलग लाइन लगा हुआ थी।
अच्छा, आप दलित वर्ग से?
हाँ साहब।
तो आपके बच्चों के साथ भेदभाव करते हैं?
हाँ।
तो बच्चों को दिक्कत हो रही है, तो दलित बच्चों की अलग लाइन लगती है?
अलग लाइन लगती है
खाने पीने का,
खाने के लिए।
अच्छा, तो आप आए हैं शिकायत करने? बच्चों को मारते भी? तो उसके बाद भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं?
कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
मतलब वो अपने आचरण में कोई सुधार नहीं ला रहे?
ना, कोई नहीं सुधार।
ये आरोप बिल्कुल ही गलत है। हम सभी बच्चों के साथ समान व्यवहार करते हैं और सभी को एक पंक्ति में बैठाकर ही खाना खिलाते हैं। और बात जो हमारे ऊपर आरोप लगाने की है, तो इसका प्रकरण हम आपको पूरा स्टार्टिंग से बताना चाहते हैं कि एक दिन रसोइयाँ हमारी साफ सफाई कर रही थी। उस दौरान ये अपने आप को प्रधान प्रतिनिधि बताने वाले व्यक्ति ने आकर के हमारे स्कूल में रसोइयाँ को बाहर निकाला।
क्या नाम था उनका?
पवन दुबे नाम है।
अच्छा, तो फिर
तो उन्होंने रसोइया को बाहर निकाला और बच्चों को बाहर निकाला और गेट में ताला लटका करके उसकी फोटो खींच लिया और सोशल मीडिया पे वायरल कर दिया। तो हमने इसके खिलाफ जो है उनके एक तहरीर।
A culmination program for formally labeled Integrated Water Management Program (IWMP) was now known as Prime Minister's Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Watershed Development Component WDC PMKSY Batch 4 to 6 for Zuniburo District was organized on Thursday at Town Hall Zuniburo in commemoration with the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrating 75 years of India's independence under the chairmanship of Assistant Inspector LRT Roslyn Chishi. Colombian Vice President and Foreign Minister Marta Lucia Ramirez on Thursday met Indian Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu in New Delhi. Lucia Ramirez is on a 4-day visit to India, during which she is also scheduled to meet External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. Furthermore, Meenakshi Lekhi, India's Minister of State for External Affairs, on Monday also held a meeting with Marta Lucia Ramirez to strengthen bilateral relations between both countries. And during the meeting, representatives from both countries also signed a memorandum of understanding on cooperation in the space sector. And that's all for now. For more news and updated information, keep watching Nltv.
Welcome to St. Joseph University. Administered by Catholic DMI sisters and MMI fathers. Highly qualified faculties with well-equipped laboratories. Pre-KG to PhD in the same campus, including 40 different programs under 20 departments. 19 undergraduate programs, including P.Tech Civil Engineering. 17 postgraduate courses, 4 skill-intensive diploma courses, and PhD in all disciplines. It comes with a spacious playground, which includes a 400-meter track, 2 basketball courts, and many more. Scholarships are also offered to meritorious and deserving students. Come and be part of one of the leading universities in the Northeast.